A very good morning to all of you. Hope all of you are fine and staying at home. Welcome back after a short break. In the last class, we discussed about quadratic formula and completing the square. So we are going to discuss further about that. But before that, I am going to give you a recap of the topic quadratic equation. So please see it very carefully. A equation in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, in which a, b, c are real numbers and a should not be equal to 0. That is, any equation which can be written in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a, b and c are all real numbers, but the condition is that a can never be equal to 0. Since if it is equal to 0, the degree of that equation will not be 2. But for quadratic equation, the degree should be equal to 2. So the important condition are degree should be equal to 2 and the coefficient a should not be equal to 0 for that. Then there are several methods to solve a quadratic equation that we have already studied. The methods are factorization, which is also called splitting the middle term, completing the square method, and then the final method is quadratic formula, applying the quadratic formula or the Sridhar Acharya formula. Also we have studied application related problems in this chapter. The most important application related problems are speed time relation, then age relation, then upstream downstream relation. So we need to focus on these type of problems. You have to understand the quadratic formula, which will help you to solve any kind of quadratic equation very easily. The most difficult one also and the most easier one also. So please see quadratic formula once again. This is the general equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Applying the formula of discriminant, d is called the discriminant, which is b square minus 4ac. Now if there are certain conditions of d, if d is greater than 0, then we have two real and distinct roots, just like we got x equal to minus 5 and x equal to minus 3. If d is less than 0, we do not have any roots. If d is equal to 0, this is the most important condition. If we have equal roots, just like we are getting both the same answers, x plus 5 whole square equal to 0. So the value of x is minus 5. In both the cases, alpha and beta both are same. So that is the condition of equal roots where the discriminant should be equal to 0. Now after getting d, we should apply this formula in case of first and third, because in case of second, when d is less than 0, we do not have any roots. So x equal to minus b plus minus root d upon 2a, where d is the discriminant, b is the coefficient of x, a is the coefficient of x square. This formula we can apply to solve the most difficult level of problems and the most easiest also. So you should focus on all type of methods and you should try to solve the word problems based on these concepts to make up your concept more stronger about this chapter. Try to solve out some problems. Now we are going to see one questions based on quadratic equation. The topic related to this question is speed time relation. Please see it very carefully. A train travels 360 km at a uniform speed. If speed had been 5 km per hour more, it would have taken 1 hour less for the same journey. Find the speed of the train. If the speed increases, time decreases. If the speed decreases, time will increase. So let the uniform speed of train be x km per hour. Then distance to cover is 360 km. So according to the formula of time, distance by speed, we get 360 by x. Now, if the new speed is x plus 5, since it is increasing, then the time taken is 360 divided by x plus 5. If it will decrease, that is x minus 5 or x minus 3, whatever the value is decreasing. If it is increasing, we have to just add it up. And then the time is 360 divided by x plus 5. Now, we are seeing both. This is greater and this is smaller. Subtracting both, the time difference is 1 hour because they both are time. This is T1 and T2. So just subtracting both and equal to 1. Now simplifying this as per the rule of the quadratic equation, and last splitting the middle term, we get the value x equal to 40 and x equal to minus 45. Since speed can never be negative, so we just eliminate that value and take x equal to 40 km per hour. This is the speed of the train. So in these type of problem, we have to find time t1 and time t2, and then we have to do the difference. We have to see which time is greater. In this case, time 1 is greater and time 2 is smaller because we are having more speed. In other questions, if the speed decreases, t2 is greater than t1. So we have to keep all these things in our mind and try to solve out the problem. We'll see one more question related to quadratic equation. The difference of the square of two positive numbers is 180. Also, the square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number. We have to find the number. So let the two numbers be x and y such that x is greater than y. Now as per the condition, the difference of the square, that is x square minus y square, is equal to 180. Also, the square of the smaller number, that is y square, is equal to 8x, 8 times the larger number. So we have two conditions, x square minus y square equal to 180 and y square equal to 8x. Just putting the value of y square here, we get x square minus 8x equal to 180. Taking it to the left side, x square minus 8x minus 180 equal to 0. Simplifying it by the method of splitting middle term, we get x minus 18, x plus 10. After simplifying, we get the value x equal to 18 and x equal to minus 10. Since they are positive, so the answer is x equal to 18. Substituting this in equation 2, we get y equal to 12. So the two numbers are 18 and 12. So try to solve the problems based on quadratic equation, all the word problems, and try to finish the topic. Thank you.